Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm doing a short whip and chat today. Wanted to give you an overall view of Daffodils by Andy Russell. This is a beautiful, beautiful diamond painting. I have been working on it for a while. It is very, very confetti heavy, and excuse me, and I'm having to single place drills quite a bit. So, you know, I work on this during the week, and then on the weekends I swip out to one of my whips. So let's go over what I'm using today. I am using my super sticky patty wax. Don't touch me. So cute. I've had this for a while, and I just scrape stuff off the top of it. But yeah, I do like the super sticky patty wax. I'm also using my dragon cover binder from Happy Hippo Finds. Unfortunately, the tail broke off, but this is the only dragon cover binder that I have, and I wanted to use it for the event going on with Mystria Diamonds and DP Addiction Adventures, Scales and Sparkles. So that is going to be used for that. I'm using one of my beautiful pens from Patriotic Beauty. It is a purple and blue and kind of like a pearl. It's really pretty. Got my Texas single placer, and then I've got a 4-placer of hers on this pen. I'm using my Bella Art Dana Cole silver tray, my large silver tray. So yeah, I think that covers everything that I'm using. Come on, camera. Well, camera wants to be a patootie. There we go. Okay. So how is everyone doing today? I am doing great. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this off of autofocus because if I put it on autofocus, it's going to do that jittery thing. So how's everybody doing today? Today is disgusting, cold, overcast, and yeah, it's just gross. We got so much snow. We got like 5.5 inches of snow over the weekend, and my husband actually did not go to work today. He's working from home, so that throws off my schedule quite a bit. So yeah, it's just, I don't know why. It's like I feel really weird when he's in the house. I don't know. I shouldn't, because, I mean, he worked from home for, what, 8 months? So I shouldn't feel weird. There's so much glare on here. I can't see the symbols. Yeah, but we got so much snow, and the puppies, they love the snow. They go out and they hop in it, and had a great time. And it's so pretty. It's especially when you wake up and it's untouched, and you know, nobody's driven on it or shoveled it yet. It's so beautiful. And this is the first real snow we've had here in Richmond. Wow. They're saying this is the most snowfall we've had in 2 years, which is surprising because normally we get a lot of snow. Yeah. So yeah, who else got lots of snow? I know people on the East Coast probably got it. I know anybody in Virginia got it. So yeah. Our weekend was pretty uneventful. Did some cleaning, and of course Adam went out and shoveled the driveway. Well, I say shovel, but we have a snow blower, so he used the snow blower to take care of the driveway and the sidewalk. You know, got to make sure I get my packages showed. I am getting more packages today. I have so many things that I need to unbox and show all of you. That's going to be a video that I'm going to record today as well. And yeah, I'm really enjoying my planners. It's really helped me organize my chaos. I come in here every morning and I look at my planners and see what I have to do for the day. So yeah, it makes me feel, what's the word, accomplished, when I actually can check things off and say that I've done them. So yeah. Oh, actually, I guess I can zoom in now a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing. I just wanted you to get the overall picture. So let me put this back on autofocus and we'll move this down a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better so you can see what I am working on. Right. So what is everyone working on? Are you diamond painting? Are you coloring? Are you crocheting? Cross stitch? What you doing, Shug? Tell me. I am really trying to work on this diamond painting and get it finished. I wanted to finish it in January, but I just really haven't had time to diamond paint as much as I wanted to. And my goal was to have this finished in January so that I could start Frost Dragonling by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Got that one from Craftably. I wanted to do that one in February for the Scales and Sparkles event, but yeah, that's not going to happen because I've got too many WIPs and I really want to make sure I finish some of these. So I know I had 5 diamond paintings that I was trying to finish in 2021, so we'll see if I do that or not. That's the goal, but if I don't, no big deal. I need to start doing what makes me happy, and actually completing a diamond painting makes me happy, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and complete this one. I really want to get this one framed and put up on my wall. But I will tell you, after working on this one, I'll probably take a break from working on an Andy Russell for a while, just because of how much confetti there is. And then in March, I do want to do my Catching Dreams by Chuck Pinson for the Chuck-along. But I'm not going to be able to finish that in 1 month. That's going to be the issue. So, sorry, I was getting a text message. Let me just do that real quick. Okay. Yeah. So I definitely want to work on Catching Dreams because that one is going to be a gift for my dad and my stepmom, because they have a house on Gwen's Island, which is off the Chesapeake Bay, and that painting is just beautiful and has the boats and the water, and I thought that would be a good one for their house. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, talked about the snow. We got so much snow. It's amazing, amazing. And oh yeah, so this past Saturday was Skylar and Zoe's first birthday, so we gave them some banana. Now I didn't know that banana was okay to give to a cat. I looked up, human food that you can give to cats that's safe, and it said banana is a good treat to give a cat in moderation. So I took 1 slice of banana and cut it into teeny tiny little pieces and put it on a plate for them, and it took them a little bit. I think I've got some pictures. If I have some pictures, I'll insert them here. But yeah, it was really cute. It took them a while to eat it, but they did eat it, so that's good. And apparently that's a good treat to give to cats. I didn't know that. So yeah, and we gave them lots of attention and love and played with them with their favorite toy. So I just can't believe they're a year old already. I mean, we got them in June, So they were just about 6 months old, almost, when we got them. So they were a little bit older when we got them, which I'm okay with because, you know, having a teeny tiny baby kitten, it's a lot of work, a lot of work. I mean, same with any baby animal, but yeah. So we had a whole lot of fun with them on their birthday. So yeah. And for those of you that have been asking and messaging me about Blue, thank you so much. He's actually doing okay. Um, there really hasn't been much of a change. And I talked to the vet and told her, it's been a few weeks and he, there has not been any type of decline, which we're ecstatic about, thrilled. I'm just worried that it's going to be like, he's fine and then the next day he's not. And she said that could happen. Unfortunately, the way the tumor is, and for those of you that are new to the channel, my dog was diagnosed with a tumor that is malignant a couple weeks ago. But she said it could, he could be fine, and then unfortunately, then he could wake up and not be able to breathe because the tumor is pressing on his heart and on his lungs. So that's when we're gonna have to make that heartbreaking decision. Excuse me, but for right now, he's eating. He's maintaining his weight. He had lost a lot of weight, and right now he's maintaining his weight. So we're feeding him lots of peanut butter, and I didn't know this either. You can give dogs, quote unquote, in moderation. You can give them plain white bread with peanut butter. I knew you could give him peanut butter, but I didn't know about the white bread. And my vet said that would be good to give him to help keep his weight on because he had lost so much weight. And the cancer does that. I think I've got all of that color, the Pretty 550. So again, I want to thank everyone for their comments, their kind thoughts and prayers, and for, of course, all of those of you that message me. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. It really does. That you all are so nice and just so caring about it. And there's, that day is going to come, and we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We know what we have to do, and I don't want him to suffer. So we'll do what we need to do when that time comes. I still have my good and bad days about it. Some days I just, curl up with him and cry. Other days I'll, think about good memories and laugh about times when he was funny or when he pissed us off. He was a nightmare as a puppy. I talked about that in my last WIP and chat. And I put some pictures of him as a puppy in my last WIP and chat. I don't know if a lot of people saw that, because usually with a WIP and chat, people just, work and listen. They don't really look at the screen. I know that's what I do. But yeah. But yeah, this weekend was pretty low key. We just, played with the animals and cleaned and cooked and, watched a lot of Netflix. Y'all, I'm so ready for this freaking show to be over. And I'm so OCD, I have to finish a show. So we're watching, I know I've told you all this, we're watching The Arrow, which has 8 seasons. And let me tell you what, I love me some Stephen Amell. Oh my gosh. He is hot. Love him to death. But the show is just getting ridiculous. It's getting stupid. And I'm really struggling to keep watching it. Every night we just sit there and look at each other and roll our eyes when we watch an episode. It's like, oh. So this might be the first time ever that I give up on a show. I don't normally do that because, you know, my OCD won't let me. I have to finish it. But yeah, it's getting bad. Has anybody watched The Arrow? Let me know in the comments below. Like, the first 3 seasons were actually really good. The first season, it took a little bit to get into it, but you know, I think that's true of a lot of shows. Some of them will grab you right off the bat, but some of them, you know, you really gotta, you know, get the backstory and get the characters set up and all that kind of stuff. And this one, it took a little bit, but yeah. So the first 3 seasons were really good, and then after that, it was just like, where is this going? What is happening here? So, yeah. So anyway, so we're watching that, and I have the originals saved. I want to watch that. I've heard that's really good, but I have not watched the Vampire Diaries. And from what I've heard, you don't have to watch the Vampire Diaries before you watch the originals. It's suggested, but I don't know if I want to watch that. I don't know. Let me know your comments down below if you've watched either one of those. Don't mind my computer. It just needs air. I don't understand why my computer does this. I have it on quiet mode for the fan, and it always does this, especially when I'm using OBS or Discord for whatever reason. Okay, I think I got all of the L's. So yeah, I want to watch the originals. I've heard that's a really good show. So yeah, let me know what shows y'all are watching, and if you have any suggestions for some good shows. I like I like anything that's sci-fi or mystery. Not horror per se. I'm not really a horror person because I don't like being scared. But, you know, anything that just kind of grabs you, you know? Something like that. I do not like romance. No, no. No shucks. I don't like any of that mushy shit. No, 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 no. No, no, no. That is not me. Don't like any of that crap. It's just, to me, it's dumb. Because everything you see on TV, it's like, shit doesn't happen that way. That is not how it works. No, not at all. I've been catching up on the pen stash videos that Jeremy and Chrissy put a challenge out for everyone to show their pen stash. And I did it. I didn't want to do it because I have so many pens. And I found more pens that I didn't show you after that video. But anyway, I've been watching other people's pen stashes, and man, I found some new shops that I'm going to have to check out. Lord help me. And yeah, I actually found a really cool shop. What is it called? Hold on. I think it's called O'Brien's Custom. What is it called? O'Brien's Custom Pens. Hold on. Favorite shops. O'Brien Custom Turning on Etsy. I actually found an awesome pen for Jeremy that I ordered. Because Jeremy's my shug. I ordered him a pen. And then 2 other shops I found just from looking around. I found Axe and Iron. I actually ordered a pen from Axe and Iron, 2 pens from Axe and Iron. So those should get here in the next few weeks. They are custom made pens. So definitely check out Axe and Iron. And then Pens by Maggie. Very, very cool pens on her shop. So those are some shops you can check out. And then I found some new ones that I had not been aware of. Lassen Lathworks. I looked on his shop because I watched Diamonds and Washi, she had an awesome pen stash, y'all. You need to check that out if you haven't seen it already. Yeah. And she was nervous too. She didn't want to do hers for the same reason I didn't want to do mine. Is, you know, I don't need you judging Nancy's, telling me, why do you need so many pens? Well, you know, why do you need so many of what you collect? Everybody collects something. Everybody has a hobby that they enjoy. So don't judge me, Shug. But anyway, so yeah, so I've been catching up on the pen stash videos. They're awesome. So that was a great challenge that Christy and Jeremy put out. I agree with them. I think it would be cool to have, you know, some more challenges in the community. I don't know, besides your basic ones, like, you know, show us your cover minder stash or show us your tray stash. I don't know. I have one. I don't have enough, I don't think. Like, show us your coffee cup stash. You know, it doesn't have to be diamond painting related or coloring related. Yeah, I'm not showing my colored pencil stash. I did that once, I think. I think I've got a video on that somewhere back in the day. I have way too many colored pencils. I used to be obsessed with colored pencils when I started coloring. I guess that makes sense because I'm obsessed with pens, pencils, any type of writing, drawing instrument I'm obsessed with. But when I first started coloring, it was almost like I felt like I had to keep up with the Joneses. So I had to get like the newest and greatest and most expensive, you know, pencils out there, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I didn't use any of those expensive pencils. I might have used them once. I'm just looking to see. Oh yeah, here we go. I might have used them once, but I don't use them. Especially like for example, my Caran d'Ache Luminance, which are super expensive. I mean, we're talking $200+ for a set. In fact, I think my set was like $300. But anyway, my dad gave me the set for Christmas like 3 years ago, something like that. Might have been 4 years ago now. And I've used them once. I used them on one Kirby Rosanis page out of Imagimorphia, I think. And I haven't used them again. I do use my polychromos when I do use colored pencils. I actually worked on a coloring page over the weekend. I worked on a Kirby Rosanis page. Here, I'll show you. I actually did a video on some of it. I don't know if I'll release that just in segments, but I'm working on my flamingos. And these I am using Derwent Pro Color, which those are, I'd say, mid-grade. They're not too cheap, but they're not, you know, real expensive. So, but I actually had a lot of fun, like doing the shading with, do the shading, I do the dark and then the light. But I had a lot of fun working on this over the weekend. I hadn't picked up my pencils and, ooh, I think it's been over a year since I've picked up my pencils. So, yeah. But yeah, I've always been like a huge fan of pencils, pens, you know, any type of writing instrument. Okay, I'm looking for Q. Just shout at me when you see a Q. What was that? I can't hear you. Oh, I'm crazy. So yeah, today I am making videos, and then tomorrow, oh, see, look, I just found a Q. I always find one after I put things away. Got to make wee wax this week. I haven't decided what scent I'm going to make. I'm down to 2 cents, debating on 2 cents, so I will keep you posted on that. I'm still up in the air about the wax melts. It's just Etsy, y'all. Etsy. Oh yeah, let me tell you about Etsy. So I had a really nice, helpful comment from someone else that owns an Etsy shop, telling me how to fix my shipping problem that I ranted about. I think it was last week. Yeah. So she gave me some tips on what to do. So I did that, right? I did everything she said to do. Well, and it worked. It worked. For the most part, it worked. What I didn't do was set it up where it was only orders in the US. So guess what? I had some international orders, and unfortunately I had to cancel them. I felt kind of bad. I think I had 3 of those. Because I'm just not ready to deal with international, and it's so expensive. It's stupid. The shipping costs more than the item. I mean, it's just dumb. And you can't, track it unless you bump up to a more expensive shipping option. And I don't want to send something out that I can't track. That would drive me insane. I need to know that it got there, all that good stuff. And then there are customs fees. It's a nightmare, unfortunately. And I'm sorry to those of you that are international and want to try my wax. I will say, anybody that's a channel member of mine, you do get quarterly WIP wax, whether you're international or domestic. I go ahead and pay for that, just because of, all of the support my members give me on the channel. And I appreciate you, Shugs. So yeah, anyway, for the most part, the new shipping worked, except for that little oopsie. But I fixed that very quickly once I saw what was happening. And y'all, I mean, I know I think I put up 22 WIP waxes last week. Y'all, I sold out in like 12 minutes. It's insane. I usually make more. I was not feeling good that day. I had a horrible headache, and I just didn't want to do it anymore that day. Y'all, wow. And the spearmint eucalyptus, it's one of my favorite scents. Adam really likes it. It's very clean and refreshing. Really like it. But I have a lot more scents coming up in the shop. A lot of them are springtime scents though, so I need to work through more of my wintry scents. And I have some food scents that I need to go through as well. So yeah. I'm just going through all the 8s. The one thing about this canvas that I don't care for, one, it has training circles, which you don't really see them on the darker symbols, but when you're over here on the white symbols, you can definitely see them, and that's aggravating to me. I wish it did not have training circles, and a lot of the symbols, the blue and the green symbols, a lot of them are so close to the same shade, and I understand why they did that. They put a bunch of different shades of blues and greens so that you get the detail. I understand that, but they're so close together. Like the 8 and the star are basically the same color. It's hard to see. I always have to work with a light pad because, I'm old. Need the light pad. So yeah. So there are so many events going on in the community. I don't even know all of them. I did put in my planning video, if anybody has a list of all of the events going on, like a link that I can get to, that would be great. I know Shalene mentions all the events in her tea time videos, but I'm lazy and I'm not going to sit and write everything down when I'm listening to YouTube on, 2 times speed. So I, listen and watch all my YouTube videos to get through all of them. And I've been watching a new channel. I think it's called Crafting with Chris and Kel. Great channel. I'll have it listed down below. You guys need to check them out. They are new to the community. They are sisters. And I watched I'm going through Mrs. Coffee's Whip and Chat Challenge videos because there's so many. I'm still going through them. But I want to go through them so that I can see all of the new creators in the community. But I've really been enjoying Chris and Kel. They're very funny, very, very genuine. I mean, there's nothing fake about them. That's for sure. So I've really been enjoying their videos. So yes, definitely check them out. Yeah. I just can't believe how many people participated in that Whip and Chat challenge. It's just amazing. It's awesome. Yeah, same with the pen stash. Wow. So many people participating in that. Yeah. All right, I'm trying to think of what else I have to talk about. I have no idea what we're doing for dinner tonight. I forgot to take anything out. Oh, so did I tell you all about the suicidal bird we have? I don't know if I told you. So for about a week now, we have a mockingbird that is constantly slamming itself into our bathroom windows. Our house has a lot of windows, and they're tall windows. They're like floor to ceiling windows. And in our bathroom, in our master bath, we have a pretty big master bath, and we have 4 giant windows that are set around my jacuzzi tub. Which, if you think about it, why would somebody put windows around a tub? I mean, I keep the blinds closed on those all the time. I mean, you know, nobody wants to see this old lady's naked ass. You know what I mean? Not that anybody really could, because our neighbors we have neighbors next to us, but we have like all kinds of trees and bushes. I mean, you can't really see each other's houses, but still, who came up with that concept? Who thought that was a good idea? Let me take a bath with the windows open. Yeah. Hey, should. Anyway, so this bird, I looked it up. It is a mockingbird, and it is just constantly slamming into our windows. I guess because it sees its own reflection. And we looked it up, and the only thing that we can do is either kill the bird, which I absolutely refuse to do, or put like pictures of like owls and hawks and tape it to like the inside of the window. What? I mean, I can do that. I just don't think it's going to work. And it is a younger bird. I can tell it's not a full-grown bird, which is kind of odd considering this is February. But anyway, he just keeps slamming into our windows. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this poor bird. He's going to kill himself. But he does it at the most inopportune times. So like, let's say 7 a.m., you hear, bang, bang. So I have to go in, I have to pull the shade up, scare him away, fall back asleep. And then like around 9:30, he starts up again. And then around 2 o'clock, he'll do it again. Like he's staying in the same area. The only time he flies away is when we let the dogs out and the dogs go near the fence line. Yeah. It's silly. It's silly. This bird, I feel so bad for it. Has anybody had a bird like that? Like just constantly slam into your window? It's crazy. I don't know if I ever told you all about when my best friend Sean was living here, he had just moved up from Florida, and he lived with us for a while. But he went to work one morning really early, like 6 a.m., and opened the front door. And apparently we had two, I don't know what they were, like doves. They were nesting in my wreath. We have two wreaths. We have two front doors, and they were nesting in the wreaths. And when he opened the door, they were sleeping. When he opened the door, he scared them, and they flew into the house. And he didn't know that they flew in the house. He just, opened the door and shut the door, locked it, and went to work. Oh my gosh. Adam was chasing these birds around our den for like an hour. Oh, it was a nightmare. Nightmare. And we have really tall ceilings, like really tall ceilings. Very open, modern floor plan of this house. And yeah, so here's Adam with, a broom trying to get these birds out of our skylights. Oh my gosh. It was not fun. So anyway, yeah, so that's been our fun. Suicidal bird. Yeah. And the cats are just like, what is that sound? And we don't let them in the bathroom just because they like to get into everything. Like Zoe, oh my gosh, Zoe. So yesterday I'm diamond painting, right? And I had turned around to do something in my chair. The next thing I know, Zoe is on top of this diamond painting with the parchment paper off, and her foot is stuck in the glue. Oh my gosh, she freaked out. I freaked out. It's like, oh no. I was more worried about her than my diamond painting. I don't care about that as much. But yeah, she was freaking out. Poor thing. They always have to get into everything. Everything and anything that's new, they have to get into. So, yes. All right, I am almost done with this color, I think. I say that and then I see more, so. But anyway, I am going to end this here because I have some more videos to do. But anyway, I thank all of you for joining me today in this WIP and chat. I hope everybody's having an awesome week. And, staying safe. Drinking your coffee. Enjoying the snow if you have it. But yeah, and again, if you're new, thank you so much for watching. I hope you hit that like button and subscribe. And to all of my channel members and Patreons, thank you so much. Here, that gives you a better idea of this diamond painting. I can't even get it all in the shot. It's so pretty, you guys. It's gorgeous. It really is. But I am almost halfway done with it. So I'm hoping I can get this one done in February. But I've got my dragon for my scales and sparkles. Yeah. So anyway, I hope everybody has a great week. And excuse me. And I will see you again really soon. Bye, guys.